Just go and farm. You can farm these neutral camps. You can farm this camp, move in, farm this camp together.
Oh, Luna's gonna have him, I think.
Golden experience up.
Oh no! Oh, so close. Almost.
Just on the edge of the animation. Unbelievable.
And that's
Very
Luna's
good kill
Agnum Scepter as well.
And that's a huge pickup because that means that will do full damage to the anti-mage as pure damage.
Be a guaranteed kill at this point, I think.
It looks like it. I think if the Lina hits the Yules into the Light Strike Array, that's going to be a dead anti-mage. He's going to need this Manta style to be able to Manta dodge the Light Strike Array. Otherwise he's just going to die every time, not least in the Fiend's Grip as well. It looks at the minute like they're just getting out farmed, the Hatters, unfortunately. Their cores have pretty okay net worths, but the supports are very poor. When you look at the Bane, who's the position 5 for the Titans, and he has the same amount of gold as the position 4 Windrunner, and then there's the poor Venno sat way behind. That's all the out towers for the Titans here. They're going to
I think the anti-mage needs to venture into the enemy jungle and start farming there, because his own jungle is just not safe anymore.
Yeah, there's so much pressure there, and as an anti-mage can
they're going to catch the Wind Ranger.
The enemy jungle.
Maybe.
Stop Miguel there, but it looks like they'll get out okay.
I think the Weaver could have gone on that.
I think this Weaver's playing probably a little too safe.
I agree. He's got a Lincoln Spear, there's nothing that can kill him right now, is there?
No, the Weaver is pretty much invulnerable unless he makes a mistake. I like what the Luna's doing, going to take the Roshan. I think the Luna needs to get in there.
Yep, and we've got BKB as well, so that's another
Aegis
massive pickup.
That is that in the stash. Weaver uses the Swarm to tank some damage from the Roshan. Very good ability against Roshan. But it looks like the Hatters know about this. They're moving towards the Roshan pit. Are they going to get there in time? It looks to me like they won't. Fish is blocking them. The Roshan's going to drop. It will be the Luna picking it up. Are we going to get a fight here?
I think they can fight if they want.
No, the Hatters choose to disengage, which I think is the right play. Oh, the Venno is out of position there.
Oh, that was so close.
That
was a free kill. That was a free kill
for the Venno. It sure was. I wish this anti-mage would move up to this top creep wave and push this, because he knows that the Radiant want to go and push that mid tower. But he's doing it now. That's good.
Yeah, but they see him.
This anti-mage needs to try and split push.
They're all rotating.
That's
up
interesting.
there to try and catch him.
I would have pushed that for another couple of creep waves, but he's actually done the right thing there, because the Radiant team have chosen to move up to stop him doing that. I think that was the wrong call. I think they had to push into the mid tower there.
I think he saw them there with that ward, so maybe that's what forced him to move out. I definitely think he should be in their jungle right now, farming, taking their farm. But, you know, he's at least getting something.
They are doing a good job here of stalling this out, because the OD just forced 3 rotations to bottom.
Oh, looks like they're gonna get.
That OD.
Oh, the anti-mage just got a free kill there.
Good pick up from the anti-mage on the Bane. That's very big.
Oh, excellent.
And the big sanity split. Will they kill this?
Oh.
I think they could have killed that Ashik before he got that off. The Lina falls
Triple kill for the anti-mage. That's terrible.
What's this Lina going to do?
Oh, nice.
This is what I was mentioning earlier with the Astral Imprisonment, just completely stopping that Luna from doing any damage with the ultimate. Now, I think the Luna should have BKB'd there. I understand why she didn't. She's got the Aegis. She wants to save it for a second life if she dies, but I really think she could have cleaned up a lot of kill there, how she just activated
There's a
it.
free tower there, isn't
So
it?
they're just
from
going to
that?
back to this spawn, this tower here. The Luna and the Lena are back. And the
Five man
Weaver, this
rotation and
probably
correctly
looks
they're running
like
away.
a back. I think that's the right thing to do. I think even 4v5, it's going to be a tough fight.
That'll be anti-mage's Manta style as well, I think. Oh yeah, that was an excellent fight for him there.
That's a big pickup. He can avoid these Lena ganks now. So Lena can only kill him if he messes up. Again, I think they know. Oh, this is a smoke here from the diet.
Probably.
I don't agree with this movement. I think this is the
So
wrong
we're going
movement.
towards the anti-mage, but he's getting away. Taking their, well, to their ancients.
Dominated Mud Golem there. Just gonna kill that. He needs to get
is
out.
he going to get caught? Oh,
Oh, that's the wrong blink. That was not the blink he's looking for.
And he's just used, he missed it. Just used the Manta
He should have
style there, so he
survived
couldn't gape. It was very lucky for them.
He needed to manta that. Yeah, they messed up the initiation, but still pick up the kill. Very lucky.
I think his Manta style was on cooldown at that point, so not be helped, but
Very unfortunate. I mean, you're looking for the Manta style to dodge the Light Strike Array, and the Light Strike Array missed. You should still get out. For me.
yeah.
It was a reckless blink anyway. I mean, if I was here farming these ancients, I'd be blinking to this camp and farming it myself. And that would have been a safe blink.
And now they're pushing up
I mean, he
tier 3's top here. With the bouncing glaze, it's going to absolutely decimate the buildings once this tier 3 falls.
absolutely. I wonder whether we're going to finally see this Venomancer ult come out if there's a fight forced here. They do still have the Aegis here on the Luna.
I like this, the ice armor on the tower is really slowing Luna's attack speed. The BKB.
BKB ult. The Anti-Mage needs to change targets. He's not going to bring this Luna
Oh,
down. Good
that
blink
missed
away
Echo
from the
Slam
Echo
there.
Slam.
Oh,
And a
excellent!
big lit shot. That's the Aegis
nice.
spent.
Oh, and a nice shaft
Pick
there
this
on the
Luna up
Luna.
on the back line. That's a great fight.
So
for
much
that.
damage,
That's
though.
3 dead. Are they going to pick up the Luna as well?
Oh, I think so.
Good Astral. That's going to be a dead Luna.
Oh. Seems to me like they're throwing this game almost. Getting too greedy and
It's
trying to
very
push high
hard.
ground.
It's very hard to go high grounds. I don't like what the Luna did diving so deep. If she died here, her teammates can't get to her and help. That's something that people do have a kind of. They'll kind of tunnel vision when they have the Aegis and think, right, I can die. It doesn't matter. And then all of a sudden you're deep in the enemy base and your team can't get to you. And I like this from the Hatters here. You got the anti-mage pushing the top lane, you got the rest of the team pushing the mid lane.
Which is
means
heading
they
bottom
can't
to
just
get that
five-man
last kill on the
rotate.
tower as well. The
Lich picks up that tower, that should have been denied. That's a good pickup, good spot by the Lich.
that's
Are they
3
going to get
towers
this
in the
mid tower?
space
There's
of...
going to be a glyph. They glyph it up. The anti-mage actually backed off from the top, which I'm surprised about. I don't think he wants to be here. They might pick up the kill.
Oh, and they get another kill.
And they will get the kill on the Bane. Good kill. There's a lot of momentum coming from the Hatters at the moment.
They've really turned it around this last few minutes, I think. One missed fight at bottom.
Really
that's,
impressive display.
Really coming back. But anti-mage just stole the stat there from... Oh, and almost... Courier?
And
Oh,
the Courier's done.
goodness me.
Great pickup.
Oh,
This Weaver, for me... Anti-mage is away. The Weaver, for me,
was
is
he looking
the,
to
is the
bait though? I
person
think he's
on,
looking to bait.
Well, he knows he's got his team around him. The Lina moves him to the Wind Ranger. I think the Hatters want to go in here.
Oh, and he's
They used the Light Strike Array.
Doesn't it?
I think they could have gone aggressive there. I think that's a mistake. He did tap the Luna.
Oh,
TPing
but the
it.
Luna TP'd in. Are we going to see an ultimate from
This
the
is
Venom?
a dead Venomancer. Oh, the drive by meching there, and she
Oh!
gets the ult off the...
There's the BKB from the OD as well.
The Luna are doing no damage to the OD, but the right click's coming out.
His
This OD
eclipse
is
could
in
come out in a
trouble.
second. Oh!
Oh, and he's going to get the kill on the Luna. That's a mistake from the Luna. The OD's going to pay with his life eventually. But that Luna should
The
have
anti-mage
died.
survived, so that's a big plus for them there. It was
Certainly
a 4
is.
for 1 trade, but well.
They've done a good job. While they had the ascendancy, they pushed these lanes out so the Titans can't just go and take some buildings. This top lane is the most pushed in, and it's just too far away from where they were. So they shouldn't need to spend any buybacks here, which is definitely an advantage for them. If we look at the XP curve there, it's gone a lot back to the Hatters with that curve back. We're
Gold
almost
as well,
back
it's
to
almost
even.
even right now. It's almost no net worth advantage whatsoever.
And you've got to say, in that situation, this is going to favour the Hatters.
Oh, look mid! Oh,
The Lena picks up the kill there on the Wind Ranger. I mean, kills are good, but it is their position for Wind Ranger, who's sitting right here at the bottom of the net worth charts. It's not the most
it's
high
almost as if
value
it
kill.
doesn't matter anymore. Just a glorified creep.
Pretty much, yeah. That's the thing, the longer this game goes, not only the more farm the anti-mage is going to get, the stronger he's going to get, split pushing and taking fights, but also these supports on the Hatter's side are also, eventually they will get items because they'll survive a fight, or they'll just accrue some tick gold and get their items up.
It looks like the Lich has almost got
once
that
that
Aghanim Scepter you
happens-
predicted as well.
That's going to be really strong. As soon as the Luna drops the Manta style, that's going to just bounce for so long. That's going to do so much damage unless they can split up effectively. Getting the D-Ward here on the Lich.
I do feel they need to put some more observer woods out. They're just so blind right now. On the dire side,
I agree.
they've been taking some
Vision's
great
very
fights.
lucky.
But if they had more vision, then so much more.
Yeah, and you're asking the carries to rely on their kind of sixth sense to know when the ganks are coming their way, and that's really not what you want to do. You want to at least make them spend the smoke to get those ganks, and they're not making them spend anything. They can just walk around the map, and they don't know where they are really. And that's why this anti-mage has to play so defensively. He's blinking back from the creep wave after he's finished farming it.
Well, this Luna's almost got a butterfly, and that's going to be real game changing. Anthony's going to have a real hard time fighting here.
It's going to make a difference, that's for sure, but I mean, you don't want to be fighting the Luna anyway as the anti-mage. You really want to be picking off the Nina and the Bane and the Earthshaker and just making those Manta illusions go to work. If you're hitting the Luna with her BKB going, it's not doing anything. Roshan is up, pinged out by the Luna here. And again, this is the kind of thing, they can't respond to this because they don't know where any of the Radiant heroes are apart from this Weaver who's showing.
It's just so dark for them on the map. It must just be so difficult to play like this. Constantly scared.
I'd like to have seen when they did get out and take some fights. And they are getting the D-wards here. And there is an
nice.
obs up on the Lich. Unfortunately that's an easy D-ward because they will have seen this ward get placed. So we'll see probably if Titan supports are up to much, we'll definitely see that ward get killed as soon as they get around to that area of the map.
Anti-mage is already back at 3k gold. What do you think he's going to get? Oh, there's a miss play from there. He uses his BKB. Good job.
That is a
I don't
mistake.
think he didn't see that. They did.
That was the 10-second charge as well, that's gotta
I
hurt.
know. But now he's running scared from the swarm.
And that's what we've been talking about, right? They have the wards here. and here. But it's not seeing any of what the Dire team are doing. You really
It's so
need to try
defensive
and
for these
push.
wards.
Yeah, I mean when you're feeling under threat, it seems counterintuitive, but really you do want to try and push as far out of the base as possible and take back the map. I mean they don't know it, but if you just sit in your base, like yeah you don't get picked up, but you don't get anything.
Better to take the risk and
So
try and
they
get
may not
something.
know. Absolutely. I mean, you send just send the Venomancer out to scout, drop some of the plague wards, try and get some wards further out, and they're just going to get a free rotation from this because the Dire team have absolutely no idea. And look at them here, standing in their base. They've got the whole day now where they could be farming
Yeah.
right now. If they knew, if they had any idea, and the smoke up here coming out of the Roche pit from the tins. Looks
I feel
like
the Titans are
Bane's
playing more
leading here, they're
scared
going
than
to
they
go
were
for the
earlier.
grip.
Oh, they're going to get it. Oh, nice fissure there, blocking the route, but
And that Bane,
force
no,
staff
the Bane
back.
wasn't fast enough on the Fiend's grip.
I feel the Bane should be disassembling his arcane boots and building an Aether Lens. Just get that ridiculous range upgrade on his ultimate.
I agree, the Ether Lens is so good on Bane. The cast range of your abilities on the Bane is the limitation of the hero, and if you can just add 200 to that, it's so big. This is going to be a hard push uphill. I don't think this is the right play from the Radiant here.
We've still got that Venomancer on. It's
But
now,
that top
now it's
lane
got level
is
2.
pushed right out. There's no Plague Ward picked up on the Veno. I don't like this skill build. That Plague Ward, even the level 1 with the utility, is so good.
Just for the vision,
Just
if
many
any.
wards. Absolutely.
Oh, we're going to get the anti-mage.
The anti-mage gets picked up.
Oh, nice.
That's a good disruption from the OD. Let's get out.
Oh,
Oh, Echo Slam takes the kill. Return kill on the Dash Shaker. Can they pick off this Luna? Ah, and that's
Lily
not a good
again
bait.
used the BKB earlier. I feel she should save the BKB until after the Aegis has run out. To make her so much weaker. Like now
Stops the
she's
ult
dead,
here.
she's dead, she's food.
The OD taking nothing from that.
Oh, is he gonna get,
Looks
he's got a
like
force.
he's not going to
Oh.
find her there. The Luna is going to get out.
And he's
Another good
he's
defense
building
there
a
from
sheep
the
there?
Hatters, but I think that will be a sheepstick there. And that's going to be a decent pickup. It means they can try and get the initiation onto one of their core heroes and just sheep them, blow them up. And that is
Well,
very
that
strong
is-
if they can do that.
It looks like the anti-mage is going towards a heart there. I think that's a good choice for this game. He just needs more HP, more raw survivability against the.
It's an interesting choice. I wonder whether the Abyssal would have been good. But we will see. He does need that survivability, but I think that should be the Lich maybe picking up a pipe to just mitigate this magic damage, and that, in amongst all of that talk, that Weaver, the Weaver who I was criticising throughout the game for not doing enough, has taken the top set of racks.
Oh wow, that's very nice. Got quite a bit of
played
farm
from
now
the
as
Weaver
well.
there. I have to take back what I said. He's going towards the MKB now, and he's going to do so much damage.
Oh, and there's the
I just
Octarine
wish he'd
pickup
play
on
a
the lever
little
as
bit
well.
more aggressive. That's a good
Oh.
pickup. So
Ridiculously
Octarine
low
gives you
cast times,
lifesteal
yeah.
from your spells. Very low cast times on Dragon Slave and Light Strike Array, as well as lowering the cooldown of the ult. And I mean, being able to lifesteal from the spells, it does make a difference to your survivability. And some of these fights are coming down to fine margins, so Every little.
They picked up a smoke here on the Hatters team. Is that the first smoke they've had all game? Feels like it to me. It is.
They smoked up the Lich and the OD, but not the Venom. I wonder if they're going to use the Venom as baits. It's quite a slow movement. I feel like, oh, well, the best use of the smoke there. It's just gonna kind of peter out with the OD going off to farm somewhere probably.
Yeah. Seems like both teams are unsure on what the next move is. You know, Hatters are scared that they can't farm in their own jungle. Titans are scared they can't push uphill.
I think what they were doing before with the with one person pushing the other lane, whether that be the Weaver or the Luna, with the others just creating a distraction, that's going to work well for them. I mean, the Weaver does so much damage to buildings with that Desolator and the MKB. And the Geminate attacks, he just absolutely chews through them. You saw that. We didn't even notice that he'd taken the top racks.
I know. Ridiculous. Oh, we're going to find the anti-mage. A sheepstick, the Earthshaker. Pretty big. Gonna lock
yeah,
one
they
hero
can kill
out
the
of the pile
Earthshaker before he
completely.
gets off.
Oh, they see them. There's going to be a fight here.
That's going to be huge. The Blink Echo into Slide Device is so much lockdown. If they can stop one of those BKBs coming out, that's going to probably win the fight for his team. But again, I mean, you look at the Titans here, and they're moving into the jungle, but their creep waves could be pushed further up the map for me. I think they really want to keep one person defending this top empty lane of Brax at all times.
You know, the anti-mage was in a risky position there. And now the OD, they're wrapping around behind to try and catch him out.
The OD knows this, I think. He's just creating space, and here he goes TPing back. And that smoke rotation well anticipated by the OD.
It just shows the experience of the player there. He just knows.
Absolutely.
There we go, we see one level in Plague Wars just like you wanted.
Finally.
Detonate than never, they say.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's actually a valid thing. I mean, when you do get kind of low level Dota, when the game kind of meanders like it is doing, and no one really knows what they're going to do, that's when, you know, players who've had a bad game can kind of catch up. If they've misskilled or something, when you get to level 16, you've automatically got the best skill build. You can't possibly get it wrong.
Yeah, I'm totally with you on that. The anti-mage is slowly just crawling his way to the top of the net worth. I mean, he's no Spectre, but still pretty strong.
This
There's a
is what
four-man smoke
happens
up there.
if you leave him to farm.
Well, they're going to
Are
go
they going
for
to
this
try and
Weaver.
pick this Weaver off? I think the Weaver's the
Oh.
wrong target. I mean, he's got that link.
Oh.
What are they going to do? What are they going to do? There's no way they kill him.
Do they have a gem? Or...
I'll hang
Oh,
my,
they do
hang
have
my
a gem.
reputation on the fact that they do not kill him.
Oh,
They
there's a-
get picked off on the back line. That's the win rate is dead. BK back fit from anti-mage. He's running around, not quite sure who to target. And the OD
they've
just
still got
backs
the
off.
Echo Slam from Earthshaker here.
That's a big set of pickoffs here from the Titans, and it looks
Just
like
look at
it's
the
going to
building
be
position
a
I'm
late
now
Brax.
Luna and the Weaver.
It's just disgusting damage, and a grip on the OD if they get the pickoff here.
I think this is the game.
He can miss the Echo Slam, that's got to be it. The OD
That's a nice
fights
scale
back.
though.
Fenix dead. Anti-mage stunned up. The big Sanity's eclipse, that's a dead Earthshaker.
Oh,
And that's the benefit of the core there. The two ultimates in the fight from the Lina.
and
Would make
the
such
anti-mage
difference.
just can't do anything.
He's just stunned up for so long without that BKB, and he wasted his charge, and he wasted his 10-second charge. And those plays have cost him, unfortunately.
And that's it, I think that's got to be game, I think. Unless they put a
That
miracle
certainly
hold
looks
here.
like game to me. That's 90 seconds without the OD, no buyback. Mega creeps. I think the Radiant have got this one sewn up.
That was
MVP for you?
Gotta beat that arena. Had a terrible start and then pulled it right back.
I'd certainly agree with that. I think I would choose the Lena as well. But on the Dire team, I think NeoD's had a good game.
Yeah, I agree.
As we just watched these kind of last little fights here. And that, still bouncing. Look at the damage it's doing. That Luna's
Wow,
gone full.
goodness me.
And it's still going. I don't think they realised it was an axle there.
No, probably not.
But unfortunately, it's just the Beno left. With,
Force the buyback on the
with
ridge
that
there,
one
just
point
to
in play
save it.
forward.
Yeah, what can they do?
And Titans wide